Well, here we are for a training match of the CPA first year 2013 team. On the CPA team, we have Constantine as Annie, Blissful as Lee Sin, appears to be their jungler, Fistfer as Draven, a Spiffy Bunny as a collie in a sexy nurse outfit, and I'm a Rand as Special Forces Gangplank. Up against a ladder team of a Jin Zhao played by Jackdual, a Teemo played by Snowfire32, a Caitlyn played by Hyperfeed P10X, Zed by DSL Shooter, and a Nami by Me L2. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
And they're even laughing at how I pronounce their names. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So we have the Akali here waiting in the jungle, seeing if she can catch anyone walking by. The Jin Zhao running up to the top, not seeing the Gangplank, hiding in the bushes. Although that may have given it away. Oh, looks like we had a disconnect there from Fistfer. I wasn't even aware of that one. Imarand having to run away there, getting back to his tower, but maybe even coming back for a quick, trying to get a quick pickup. Deciding against it. Instead pushing it with the minions. Should be an interesting matchup. Middle lane is going to be a Kali versus a Teemo. A superpowered Teemo, no less, which should make it extra difficult. We all know if you skin your character, it is far better. The Annie running right into the bushes to hide with their teddy bear. Up against the Nami and the Caitlyn, I could see why she'd want to hide in those bushes. Although it's not going to work for her any longer now that there is a ward down in the long grass. As well as a trap from the Caitlyn. The jungler's going to work doing their jobs as fast as they can, taking out the raids on either side. Imaran there, looks like we just had a little poke war going on between the Jin Zhao and the Gangplank. We got a fight going on there. Fistfer taking some damage. Not very much though, just a little poke fight just to test the mettle of each other. Teemo already leveling up to level 3. Gangplank being pushed back to the tower there. Akali trying to keep up to the Teemo. Oh, Fistfer taking some hard damage there before he gets it back to the tower. Some nice little stun and damage combo there from the blue team. Looks like the Lee Sin coming in to pick up on the Teemo. Teemo senses something's wrong. He's running way out of there. Taking no damage. Jungler just keeping him on his toes, the jungler. Still, Jin Zhao having one level up on the Gangplank there. Again, the Fistfer there, the Draven taking some heavy damage before he has a chance to really get in there and do anything. His blade spinning, but nothing's happening. Purple team laying down something there, kind of warn their players, saying he's coming in. Looks like the Teemo may... Oh, he manages to get away by the skin of his teeth. Akali able to pick up some kills on the minions there, get some money. Gangplank, again, just staying heavily damaged. That Jin Zhao is owning the lane against the Gangplank at the moment. Blue laying down a warning that the jungler, the purple jungler is coming in. Blissful taking some heavy damage. You see blitzing out of there pretty fast. Looks like the enemy jungler is coming in to pick up some, coming out and pick out some kills on the purple team.
First blood.
First blood was drawn up in the top lane by the Gangplank. Against the Gangplank by the Jin Zhao. Although they did kill each other. Looks like the turret was able to finish him off. Leaving a 1-1. A 1-1 at the 5-minute 30 mark, but the blue team is ahead 1,000 gold, which does not bode well for our purple team. So we have the Teemo coming in again, already heavily wounded by the Akali. Oh, and the blue team character coming out, Akali just trying to stay out of trouble there. Maybe trying to pick up the kill on the Teemo. He does it. Can she get back to the tower? Oh, she's just going to tank the DSL shooter. He knows he's in trouble. He runs. Akali just owning the middle lane there, staying to keep up that income. DSL shooter thinks he might come in again. Gets picked off by the Akali once again. Akali is owning it. A very nice play. The gameplay coming back in the top. Now one level behind the Jin Zhao and probably quite a bit behind on the gold income. 2 levels now up on the Gangplank. This does not bode well for the top lane hero. Draven and Annie in the bottom lane, seeing what they can do about this Caitlyn and Nami. Apparently, it's still a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing going on in the bottom lane. Gangplank again thrown up in the air, stunned. He is taking damage over time. The only real damage done to the Jin Zhao was done by the tower. He's asking from assistance there. The jungler coming over. Oh, he is not going to survive. And the Jin Zhao gets taken out again. However, this purple does now have a 2-kill advantage over the blue team there. All thanks to that Akali in the middle lane. At least the I Am Ran there is holding his own, but it is a close one. If this level gap continues to increase, I don't know if the Gangplank will be able to keep up to the Jin Zhao, who is just a deadly character, I've noticed. Draven there throwing his massive blade shields at the Caitlyn, getting stunned, taking damage again. Giving it about just as good as he received it. The Akali again wants that Teemo. The Akali is giving no hope to that Teemo, forcing him out of the lane. And again, just goes burst, damages him down. Keeping him out of the lane, keeping it so he can't XP up and level up to keep up with her, so that every time they meet again, she will be that much more powerful against the Teemo. Although the Jin Zhao is coming in looking like he's going to want to support, maybe get a few extra kills. Instantly turning herself invisible while she's inside that circle. Giving the Gangplank some time to catch up on the income and the XP, while the Jin Zhao takes the time running between the 2 lanes. Although he may get caught out from behind there. Oh no, the Gangplank is taking the safe way around. The Teemo is running away. The Akali is free to own this middle lane and all the money those minions can give her. The purple team jungler is just inside the blue team line. Hopefully he was hoping to maybe catch the team out of position. Knowing that that's not going to happen, he decides to return back to his job. Yanni at the Draven at the bottom having some, or should I say just the Draven here at the bottom having some time to pick up some free money from these minions. DSL shooter doing the jungling job to pick up the red buff, and looks like he can do just that. Gangplank forced back by the Jin Zhao, but here comes the Akali. The Akali's having none of that, coming in to defend his teammate. Getting pushed back, immediately jumping back into the fight, going in. Will she be able to burst him down before the turret gets up? Yes, she will, and she gets out of there, taking only 2 hits from the turret and at half health. The Akali here is just owning the other team, giving them a now 3-kill advantage over the blue team at 10 minutes into the game. No towers up down, a few little poking attacks, but no real tower damage yet. The bottom lane, still not a whole lot happening, although they have pushed to the tower, taking it down to about half health. So blue team here at the bottom lane has been keeping the pressure on, but no really big advances in either direction. No big critical engagement that's really shifted the course of the game yet in the bottom lane. Although Constantine, they're taking some heavy damage as Annie. Blue team is wanting this tower. They are keeping the pressure on and making sure that they can, although there's three members coming in, although 2 are heavily damaged. The Draven going in first and getting immediately stunned as the blue team pulls back. Gangplank hiding in the forest here at the top, up against the Jin Zhao. He did get noticed, and Jin Zhao is pulling back. The Akali coming in, hopefully going to change up this engagement at the bottom, but they knew something was wrong and pulled back just far enough to make it not a good move. The Teemo now, though, taking the advantage to come and do some damage to the middle tower. Oh no, Akali's going to run over into the DSL shooter again. This may not end out well for Akali there. Akali might be able to do some big damage, we're hoping. Going after the Teemo, doing some damage, but getting out of that combat zone before she takes any more and loses this wonderful kill streak she has going for herself. Top lane again. The level is only one level away. It's not too much of a disadvantage, but it looks to me like the Xin Zhao is the one raking in the money here at the bottom lane now. The Draven throwing some spells out, taking quite a bit of damage in the process, while the blue team here is still doing quite fine health-wise. This may mean that the purple team may have to pull back more often and get out of lane, which means they're not going to be leveling up as fast as the blue team. Well, as so far in the game, it does not appear to be that big an issue. It can start to snowball later on if they keep getting forced out of the lane like this, because they're not getting any XP at this distance. The Akali is getting double teamed again in the middle. Oh, she might go down here. She's invisible. She does go down, and the Xin Zhao and the Teemo both make it out alive. The Lee Sin is coming back into the middle to pick up and maybe defend this tower before it gets pushed down there by the Teemo and the Xin Zhao. Gangplank taking this time to run back to his tower. Bottom lane again. Their purple team is trying to push away from their tower, but the blue team is keeping them very contained behind these tree lines and this bush here, not letting them out for more than an instant without taking heavy damage. Lee Sin here able to come back and defend the middle tower. Oh, trying to rush down the Xin Zhao. Will he be able to do it? I don't know. The Xin Zhao is hitting like a truck at the moment. 2-level advantage. I don't think the Lee Sin will be able to do anything. Especially now that the Caitlyn's coming in. Caitlyn taking a free shot at him, doing a huge amount of damage. Will he be able to escape the Xin Zhao? No, picked up, but the Akali will be able to pick up him very fast, and might even again be able to pick up the Caitlyn if she's smart about it. No, she will have to pull back, not enough health to engage. However, keeping the 3-kill advantage up for the purple team. They are still behind by about 1,000 gold though, and we may not see much early game. If they're able to keep that kind of advantage, that is basically a whole other few items for the blue team to use to buff their characters. Bottom lane moving in. The Zed moving in on the Gangplank now. Gangplank getting some free damage in. The Zed coming in hard. Gangplank is running away from the fight, losing his XP in the process. Moving back to his own minion line. Pulling back from the game range. Xin Zhao is moving in. Immediately the Gangplank retreats. Here we go now. We have, again, in the bottom lane, a whole lot of fighting, but not a whole lot happening here. Both teams just trying to do some damage to each other, but not really getting anywhere at the moment. The Caitlyn does have a level up on the two bottoms. And, well, the Nami is the same level, so it looks like the blue team has a slight advantage in the bottom currently, in level-wise. And quite probably the gold boys. Oh, the Fisker there taking huge damage. Annie coming in, taking out the Nami. Caitlyn running for her life immediately, giving the purple team some much-needed free room to breathe here and push for the tower. The Caitlyn, though, is not letting up on those minion kills. Just because they killed her teammate, she is not going to let them get away with it, doing some major damage and still picking up the gold from minion kills. Oh, the Akali is going to go down, I'm thinking. Akali goes down, but the Gangplank Imran there is able to pick up the kill on the Xin Zhao. Again, keeping now a 4-kill advantage for the purple team. So the blue team is asking what is going on at the bottom, and it's still a whole lot of nothing. The Akali will be back in 4 seconds now into the fight. See what this ability does here. Here we go with Blissful doing his job as jungler, keeping his levels up, getting them buffs. The mana buff allowing him mana to recharge, allowing him to use more abilities more often. And the life heal buff, every time he does damage, it will do extra damage over time. Blue team finding a purple team ward and clearing it out. The Gangplank is still extremely conscious, and that's why he is getting, oh man, already taken down half health there by the Xin Zhao. He is motoring his way out of that combat zone. Sadly, while smart for his health, it allows the Xin Zhao to stay in the XP zone. The Akali again, just cleaning up middle. That Teemo having acting the exact same as the Gangplank in the top lane, just staying away from the Akali until he has support to take her on in a fight. The drop in there able to keep the other team away, but that top tower is not looking healthy at the moment. Looks like the blue team's been whittling away at it. Niani trying to sneak around there, gets caught out in the open. Although Lee Sin from jungle is moving in, Fistper taking a lot of damage there. Annie throwing down her big friendly teddy bear. The Gangplank putting out his power. Oh, he able to get a kill on bottom lane, but well, I guess not paying attention was picked up by the Xin Zhao here at the top. Nami throwing out some spells. Fistper's health's not doing good, but however he is doing some major damage to that Nami when he hits him with that spinning blade.
Slain the dragon.
Purple team slays the dragon, netting themselves some extra gold. Still behind by almost 5,000. Well, that is very little now in this game. It's still not good to be behind goals, but however they are ahead by 4 kills. The Teemo caught out behind enemy lines. What's he gonna do? This is not going to... Akali coming around for the flank. He is not going to get it alive. He's going to try to catch up with the Xin Zhao. Maybe the Xin Zhao can protect him. However, the Lee Sin pulls back team the Xin Zhao coming into the lane. A big hit there by the Draven with his ultimate. Teemo with no health trying to run away. Akali deciding to attack the Xin Zhao instead. Taking him down. The blue players... Oh, Akali is weak. Akali does go down to DZ. However, the Gangplank trying to take him down. He might be able to get the shot, and he does. Keeping now a 6-kill advantage in for the purple team. Again, the bottom lane. The purple tower here is not looking healthy, but they are trying to keep the blue team away now that they were able to pick up that free kill. Just trying to keep each other at pace while the other lanes level up. The Teemo here in middle having some free time to do whatever he pleased now that the Akali was dead. The Akali running back to the lane. Lee Sin looking like he's going to stop the Teemo before he has a chance. Destroying an enemy ward first. Teemo know he's there. Lee Sin thinking it's best to avoid the fight head on with the Teemo. Usually a good idea. Akali now, but Teemo immediately runs away when Akali enters the lane, allowing Akali to pick up the XP and the kills from these minions here. Lee Sin thought he might be able to catch the Teemo out. No, it doesn't appear like any damage was done to him there. Bottom lane is pushing to the tower now. Big wave coming up from Nami. Ooh, Fistper getting stunned, doing some major damage. Annie, though, coming in, picking up the Nami for the kill. Big fight in the bottom lane. Oh, Akali comes in out of nowhere. Almost does some major damage to get forcing her back while she sits here in the pretty invisible. Lee Sin trying to poke in as well, but they all get forced back because of the firepower from that tower. However, now the minion support is in, able to soak up some of that damage, but they do not seem to be wanting to engage there right now. Annie taking some big damage from the Teemo there. May not survive, does not survive the next hit. Annie goes down. Lee Sin and Akali taking out the Zed there. Blue, it looks like the Caitlyn here at the bottom seems like she wants to push up to that tower. All she's going to take is maybe a few more hits, and that tower is going down, putting the second tower kill up on the board for the team. There it is. Both top and bottom outer turrets are down for the purple team at the moment. Draven angrily trying to push them back. The ultimate from the Gangplank is just too late, so doing no damage to the enemy team.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
And the outer turret in the middle lane is now down for the purple team there. The Xin Zhao and the Teemo teaming up to take it down. The Akali coming back into lane, but is held up by all the enemy minions there. Quickly picking up quite a bit of the cash from them though. Just a farm machine. Right, moving to the bottom now. The Xin Zhao moving in. Oh, taking the jungler out fast. The Draven running for his life. Caitlyn trying to take a free shot. Does quite a bit of damage. And the Draven goes down. Allowing the blue team to catch up to her 4 kills behind. Make that 5. Akali going after the Caitlyn as well now. Backed up by the Annie. Taking him out. Triple kill for the Akali.
Rampage.
The Annie now going after the Caitlyn pretty hard. It does not look good if Caitlyn decides to keep engaged. The Annie looks like she's going to skip right in and annihilate her. However, the Nami is closing in. He might be able to protect the Caitlyn if he gets there fast enough, which the Annie is appeared to retreat behind the minion lines. And then in a few more seconds, the Draven will arrive and level out the combat here, and hopefully, catching a bad stun there. Oh no, the Annie, and here comes Draven, doing tons of damage, but not any kill shots, bringing him down to the same health as the Annie. Teemo pushing up while the Gangplank is retreating to spend some of his cash from killing all those minions. The Akali running around here, trying to decide where she's going to go next. Draven is seeing that he needs to get the heck out of there now. Zed and Nami are both on his tail. A warning going down there from the blue team. They know Akali's coming for them. Draven is still pushing the lane as hard as he can. The Akali jumps into the combat, going after the DSL, taking him out, going after the Nami. The tower means nothing to her right now, taking out both characters. The Caitlyn getting a few quick shots. She's as she hides in the enemy jungle as an attempt to escape. No, he's not escape. She's just going right after the Caitlyn, trying to pick up the Caitlyn kill. It sadly is not going to work. Fist versus the Draven versus the Teemo. Oh, Caitlyn picks up a double kill. Not a smart move here, possible. Simply, he might be able to pick up the kill, but it may cost him. There goes the kill. The Teemo, however, I think it's going to take the kill. Still a 6-kill advantage for the purple team, but I'm not sure that engagement was worth it. 3 team members down for the one Caitlyn at the moment. It'll be another 10 seconds before Akali and Draven enter the field, and another 20 for the Caitlyn and the giving the blue team a big advantage, able to push lanes if they so chose right now, but it seems right now they are simply trying to clean up their own territory. Also, blue has warded the heck out of the middle of the map here, making sure that Akali won't be able to, they'll be able to see that Akali coming from a mile away. Draven catching the Teemo and the Nami out in the middle of the map, out in the middle jungle here. No real combat happening though. Just throwing spells, trying to keep each other away from each other. Purple team signaling to attack here in the middle. However, it's just the Akali there at the moment who retreats away from the combat zone. Oh! Almost a hit there from the drop. Oh, big fight there. Akali doing some big damage to the Teemo. The Teemo is not going to survive. The Akali, though, is stunned.
Team has slain the dragon.
Purple team picks up the dragon as well, keeping them on the same amount for gold. The Akali, though, running. The Teemo is down. 20 more seconds before he comes back onto the field. The Akali running into the bottom lane, right into the rest of the purple team. That blue team wants that Akali dead. They may get it, but what is it going to cost them? currently it's cost them their Nami, and it may cost them their Zed as well, and possibly even their Q. The Jin Zhao goes down. Lee Sin goes down to Caitlyn. The Caitlyn also picks up the drop. It is just the Annie left in the bottom lane. Although she may be able to... Oh no, there's the Caitlyn. Oh, 4 players down on the purple team at the moment, bringing them to 5 kills behind. And DSL and the Teemo, the Zed and the Teemo, they're picking up the gangplank in the top lane. The Akali is first back on the field. Lee Sin now Draven. Another 10 seconds for the Annie and 20 for the gangplank. However, the blue team, is pushing up the bottom lane hard. The Akali first coming back into the field is the first to see Xin Zhao. Purple team coming back hard. They do not want. Oh, looks like they've spotted the Nami in the jungle here, but not sure where she's gone now. Akali going for the sweep up, allowing her to use her abilities more often, having them recharge faster. Looks at the gangplank. If he continues on this path, is going to run straight into the Teemo, which may not be good. Although it looks like the Annie and the Akali. Oh no, just the Annie coming up. Both teams posturing, not really engaging at the moment, just picking up some minions. They see the Akali in the middle. As Spiffy Bunny as the Akali immediately turns invisible, goes right after the Zed. Able to pick off the Zed. The DSL shooter is not having a good time up against Ace Spiffy Bunny today. Jackdaw is going in. Will he be able to pick up the Akali? No. Forced back. Well, there's the Teemo. Draven picking up some minion kills, but he's going to get shot in the back very soon. He does not get out of there, taking huge damage from Caitlyn and Teemo. He goes down. The Zed is back up in 5 seconds. The Draven won't be up for another 30, giving them a 1-player advantage for the next 20 seconds or so. Gangplank is just staying in the top lane, doing what he can, pushing the top lane. Pecking away at the tower when he can to draw maybe just a player away and do some damage, although that means he is not engaged in these team fights. Still only a 5-kill advantage for the purple team, 21 to 26 kills. Blue team is ahead 3,000 gold and 3 towers, with the purple team only being able to pick off 1 tower of the blue team. Blue team just wiping the minions out as they walk out of the base. They want to keep the pressure on this middle tower. The minions themselves here are being pushed back. The Akali takes out the Caitlyn. Whoa! Purple team pushing hard with a vengeance, chasing down the team 4 down. They might be able to ace them. No, but it looks like if they just have to wait a few seconds for the minions, they will be able to push the middle tower. Big beastie Frank is taking out the tower. The Nami goes down. They are rushing the tower hard. The Zed heading up to fight the gangplank at the top. The gangplank immediately falling back. Looks like they're going for a double tower. They're pushing double towers here. The other team will be able to, 3 of them will be up in 6 seconds. The Caitlyn already on the field. Quickly tying up the turret count with that wonderful almost ace there from the purple team. Spiffy Bunny going right after the Zed again. That Zed is having no luck against the Akali. Every time they meet up, the Zed dies mercilessly. The Annie, though, goes down to Caitlyn and Jin Zhao. Purple team meeting up here in the top lane, although it looks like they may be falling back. No, they're deciding to keep pushing the advantage. Akali starting her callback. Seeing it's a bad idea. Caitlyn goes down to the Akali. Akali there just wiping out the other team. The Draven goes down to the Xin Zhao. The Akali back in the fight again. not quite able to take it down, although picked up by the Gangplank. Although that means Lee Sin is the only purple team player alive at the moment, while Zed, Nami, and Teemo are all still available to push. The Lee Sin, though, looks like he's trying to do what he can to keep it busy, although I don't think he has the attack power or the health there to engage. He tries it anyway, takes quite a few hits for his trouble, and is now quickly trying to escape, although that Teemo is there to cut him off. This is not going to go down well for the Lee Sin, taking stun damage, or stun damage taken out by the Teemo. Annie and Draven now on the field. The Akali and the Gangplank up in about 6 seconds. Only 30 seconds before the Lee Sin gets back on the field. Blue team is now back at full strength. We have a 4-5 engagement for the next 20 seconds. The Annie immediately deciding to fall back from this middle point in the middle map. I can see why there's no one else who has Draven around. What's the Draven doing here now? Is he just going for the quick dragon kill? Looks like trying to get his team some extra gold, although they are ahead currently. But, you know, more money is never bad. That Teemo just annoying that Gangplank. The Gangplank constantly having to fall back. Zed wanting to get some kind of kills here in the match, trying to take out the Draven. The blue team picks up the dragon, however, giving them a slight advantage of gold, but at this point in the game it is almost negligible. Waiting to see where the next big engagement's going to happen and who comes out on top and who's able to push the advantage. Blue team has 3 players in the middle ready to start the push. Purple only has 2 with the Lee Sin nearby who can come in quickly, but looks like the Caitlyn may cut him off. The Akali back on the field, running down the middle lane, hoping to get there before the fight starts. Lee Sin is a little trapped between a rock and a hard place. He wants to get into the fight, but he doesn't want to go in there alone. Draven kind of running in, able to just do a bit of damage. Lee Sin as well. They're just poking out, trying to do a bit of damage before the big fight starts. None of them want to be the first one to dive in. Akali sneaking around the side there, just waiting for her moment to strike, which sadly does not appear to come. Here we go now. Again, they're just throwing spells out at each other currently, hoping to do some damage, hoping before the big fight starts that they're able to weaken enemy players to make them easy kills when the fight starts. The Lee Sin diving out. Ooh, a little bit too much of a dive, getting stunned. He is very tanky, but his health is dropping extremely fast, forcing the engagement. The Lee Sin is going down. Or it looks like the Xin Zhao may also be going down soon. Xin Zhao coming back with some quick health. Purple, the Akali picks up a double kill somewhere with the Akali and the Nami. I guess they tried to break away from the combat and yeah, they tried to break away, and the Akali ran behind enemy lines, picked them off. Again, that Zed up against the Akali, and the Teemo looks like he's been going down as well. Yes, Akali picks up another double kill, with only the Xin Zhao left getting hit by Gangplank's ultimate, forcing him back. However, the Akali there is pushing up towards the middle. Looks like they might be making a run right for the inhibitor. Oh, doing some major damage to the tower there. 3 seconds before the Caitlyn comes up, 6 before the Nami, 30 before their hard-hitting Teemo enters the field. Looks like they're going to take this inhibitor, spawning super minions for the purple team, allowing them to push harder in the middle lane or push harder in other lanes, knowing that the middle lane will take care of itself. I want to get out of there fast now that Caitlyn and Nami are both up, and both of them together seem to be a pretty good team. Although the Xin Zhao pushing up beyond the middle point, pushing up into purple territory all by himself, his whole team's back at base. If he gets surrounded, but it looks like both of the Akali and Annie, instead of moving down for the gank, are going back to base, leaving it up to the Lee Sin to chase this Xin Zhao out of their territory. The fight starts. Xin Zhao doing much more damage, but Lee Sin has the health to spare. Although apparently not anymore. Xin Zhao barely taking a scratch from that engagement. Here comes the Nami, the Draven coming in to maybe start doing some actual damage. Draven there throwing spells. Looks like he's going to be outflanked by the Caitlyn, the Teemo, the Nami moving in. Xin Zhao retreating. Oh, this is not going to go well for the Draven. He goes down fast with a 3-on-1 engagement. However, there's still a 9-kill advantage for the purple team. The Gangplank a bit too far behind enemy lines. Able to pick up the kill on Zed. This Zed, man, he is unable to do anything this match. Every time he thinks he can get a kill, even against the Gangplank, who thus far in the game has been seeming to be rather timid, throwing his ultimate out to the other side of the map to assist, was able to take him down. Going up against Baron Nashor now, the purple team thinks they want to end this soon. They're going for the big buff if they kill this Baron, giving them massive health and mana regeneration, allowing them to push much harder and faster. Blue team knows what's up. They have this whole area ward. They saw them attacking. They are coming in to stop it. Maybe they'll take Baron Nashor for themselves. It looks like they're planning to do just that. Oh, the Annie's taking a lot of hits. Annie's taking a lot of hits there. Able to escape barely. Everyone's taking a lot of hits. Oh, purple team did not come out on top of that engagement. Teemo picking up a double kill.
Shut down.
Although Xin Zhao lost his life. Oh, no. Xin Zhao was able to kill everything. It's 3 people down on the purple team, only 2 left up, while the entire blue team is still active. Although the Caitlyn and the Nami, even the Teemo, are pretty heavily damaged. Purple team just does not have the manpower to push. Now the blue team here is picking up Baron Nashor. They want to pick up where the purple team had started. Give themselves that big buff. Lee Sin moves in to pick it up, but however the blue team still picks up the kill on the Lee Sin. Closing up the kill now to a 6-kill advantage for purple. Nullifying that advantage more and more every time they do it. "37 minutes in and the game is close. Purple team with a slight kill advantage. Our blue with a gold advantage. Purple does have 2 more tower kills as well as an inhibitor kill, meaning that purple minions are able to push right into the base and start taking out the inner towers. Until that inhibitor comes back, it's purple team's got everything to lose. Although, as you can just hear, the inhibitor will be respawning soon, so this advantage for the purple team will be disappearing until they destroy it again. Gangplank in the top lane again, pushing up with the minions. Draven here retreating down to meet up with the Akali and the Annie here at the Dragon. Akali quickly picking up the Dragon, giving them some much needed gold. Caitlyn with both buffs moving in. Lee Sin just continued doing some jumping, trying to pick up some free buffs. Looks like the blue team is rallying around the center of the map again, ready to do a push. Xin Zhao pushing Gangplank out of the lane once again. Both at max level. We're getting to the end game stuff here. Everyone being extremely high levels, almost 16, almost 2 levels away from max. Oh, that Zed sees the Akali immediately running for the hills. He knows what happens whenever they meet face to face again. Akali does not want to let him back into his base. Cutting him down very quickly. Although the Akali now has to get out fast. Oh, the Nami might be caught out in the open here. Ooh, this may not end well for her. Caitlyn firing through the terrain. I don't think anything hit that. Purple team trying to stay together. No, they don't want to get separated and cut apart like that Nami almost was. The Akali getting back to base for some heals. The Annie pushing the minions out of the middle, letting purple team push up again to hopefully take out this inhibitor, which has been gone. Oh no! The Draven taken out, just bursted down instantly by the Caitlyn and Xin Zhao. Purple team running for its life. The Annie taken out as well. Oh, that Nami stunning and allowed the entire team just to beat them in the face repeatedly is not boding well. The Akali and the Lee Sin are the only characters up. The Lee Sin trying to stay out of the combat, just picking up what he can in the jungle. Looks like the inner lane's going down. The inner tower middle is going down for purple, and it's going down fast. That Jin Zhao is just tearing through the defenses. Looks like they want to go inhibitor for inhibitor here. See how the purple team feels out their inhibitor on. The Akali goes in, picks off the Teemo hard, but was taken out by the Caitlyn. Yeah, they are going for the inhibitor. They're going for the inhibitor hard. They're coming out to try and save it, but it goes down. No such luck. They have to clean up the players inside their base. So here's hoping, but it is a 4-1 advantage currently. The Lee Sin running away hard. The Zed trying to give chase. Oh no, it looks like Isper there is going to go down. Oh, was picked up. Only now a 4-kill advantage for the blue team, or the purple team I should say. Blue is closing the gap fast with a huge gold advantage. One of the base turrets, they're going right for the base. They want to end this game right now. Purple team is firing, is trying to keep them away from the turrets and the base as hard as they can. However, the turrets are down. They're doing direct damage to the base, and the amount of DPS they're doing is hard. Lee Sin returning into the fight. The Akali coming into the fight. Constantine has DC'd, and the game is over. The CPA team losing this round, attempting to valiantly defending a back and forth game right up until the end, ending at the 41-minute mark with the blue team rushing down middle and taking out the base.